And Ian Nairn was a architectural critic, and he was he was a polemicist. Really, he used to rail against modern architecture and how city planners had ruined not only London but other places, favorite cities of his, like Newcastle and other places. And because he was so strident, or he had a strong point of view, he got a lot of series on the BBC in the 1960s, and he used to travel around a little Morris Minor and speak to camera about the terrible things and sometimes the good things. But like most controversialists, people wanted to hear what he had to say. And they say that his classic book was Nairn's London, which was published in 1966. And so when I heard that it had been republished, I went and got myself a copy. And I've been reading it now for the last month, bit by bit, because it's not it's got sections, and the things that he's interested in, he's written about. So this building or that pub or virtually anything. And so now when I travel around London, I always think to myself, what did Ian Nairn think about this thing? And I whip it out. It's always in my bag, and have a look at it, what he's got to say. And he's got his favourites, like he loves Hawksmoor. He adores Hawksmoor, but he worships John Nash. In fact, the book is dedicated to John Nash. So he's very particularly, if he likes someone, he likes them, and if he hates them, he hates them. So certain architects, whatever they do, you can read about in Nairn, and he'll have a go at them. And so, but you kind of respect what he says, because he writes beautifully, and he writes with authority, and he writes with conviction.